This contains no serious direct story spoilers. I absolutely love Omori. It's one of my favorite games. Few games have gotten me as emotional as Omori has. There are certain scenes that can still get me to tear up on rewatch, especially the music. I would not call it perfect, but it's pretty much as close as you can get. I love the characters. All the crazy kids are great, but Hiro is my favorite character. I love the visual style. It's very unique and charming. The contrast between Headspace and the real world is great, along with the horror elements being genuinely scary and very impactful. I was late to get into it, as I often am with video games that get popular, and first learned about it in 2022. This is one of those cases of a random meme video about the game showing up in my feed, getting me into something that I ended up getting super into. It was band.mp4 by Osulon on YouTube. I thought the video was cute and funny, so I looked into what game it was from. I'm very happy to have gone into the deep dark hole that is Omori. I was not able to find much info on Nui Konoito, the illustrator for the manga, but I am very happy with how the promotional art we have looks. Dreamer's design is great and spot on to the game, and I like the look that they went for with Sunny. I like the differences between them and think the style fits. It's a bit different than the Sunny in the game, but I take no issue with this change. Speaking on the visual standpoint, I do wonder how the manga being black and white will affect how Mori is portrayed. There is some importance to color in the game which will likely be harder to portray, such as Omori being all black and white in headspace while everything else is colored. Not sure how to go about making this distinct in black and white. Perhaps the other members of the group will be stylized a bit differently, like Omori versus Sunny. It should also be very clear for the viewer whether you're currently seeing headspace or the real world. But I am more interested in seeing how this will be tackled rather than being truly concerned with it being an issue. With some creativity, this can likely be remedied. We're already shown multiple styles in the promos, so I feel very positive about this not being a big issue. It'll be interesting to experience it without the soundtrack. Now, the soundtrack I would truly call flawless. The music, the sound effects, everything catchy, beautiful, goofy, sad, freaky, dramatic hits everything sound can elicit. Just hearing some of the tracks and sound effects makes me feel emotional. Like it means everything. That really hits me the most. It so perfectly portrays the scene and the feelings in the moment. The sound effects for you know what instantly hits you with a little anxiety. That part of the sensory experience missing from the manga is a shame, but that's how the medium is. I generally prefer anime to manga as I highly value the animation and auditory experience, but at least I can use my imagination based on the game's soundtrack. I can still enjoy manga even if it's not my preferred medium, and especially so if I'm already very attached to the property from other pieces of media, such as in this case, the video game. The story is very good, though not perfect. Some parts can be a little confusing, and I do think the main event that spurred the story goes a little bit further than it needs to, but the emotions we get out of the story is just fantastic. Their interpretation of mental illness is great. Their character interactions feel down to earth and real. You very quickly grow attached to this group of characters. Yeah, I have no serious reservations going into this. The one visual we have at the time of writing, so I have no concerns with the style and art quality. The game and original material the game is based on give it a strong foundation to work with. Omokata has given me no reason to doubt them too, so I have faith that they put their baby in the right hands. Only fears I can think of are ones I'd consider towards any adaptation of a longer video game, which is bad pacing and the loss of critical details that bring down the experience, like cough cough, the Danganronpa 1 anime adaptation. The characters are the main focus of the story, so it would be a serious blow if we lose a lot of dialogue and interactions that made us get so attached to them, especially for the first time viewers, aka the people who will be reading this without having watched or played the game. To me, that attachment is critical to your enjoyment of the story. The official tweet says it'll be for both new and old fans, so hopefully that'll be true. I'm happy with any more Omori content I can get, but I do hope we can get some original stuff rather than just it being a one-to-one retelling. I prefer adaptations doing something new outside of just the visual medium changing. So I'm hoping we can get content like new character interactions and some new enemies, at least, if possible. I wouldn't want the story significantly changed, but I would love to see original details that complement and enhance the original story and expands the world. I'm feeling very optimistic toward this adaptation and hope you're as hype as I am. I'll follow along with the manga as it releases and we'll post about it, hopefully gushing over it. So stay tuned for that. Please check out Mori if you found and read this without playing or watching the game. I would highly recommend playing it yourself is very much worth it. Thank you.